everybody, and welcome back. My name is Savannah, and we are going to be continuing our playthrough of ABC Murders. It's been so good so far, and I love it, so we're just going to get right into it. Right now, we're on the letter C, so I'm very excited to see what happens in this next part. Let's see here. Call Scotland Yard. Where's my phone at? Probably on my desk, yeah.
Hello, chap. We received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Cheston. Today.
Today? I'll inform the population immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back.
Okay. Prepare to leave for Churston.
It is not a good...
Not a good time. Oh, okay. Anything I need to look at here? Oh, yeah.
Daily Flicker, July 30, 1935. ABC affair, no progress. The alphabet murderer is still on the run. Ever since the police found the connection between the Bexhill and Andover affairs, the inquiry has barely progressed. In this issue, we are publishing provocative letters sent by the killer to Hercule Poirot. Unfortunately, they have not yet helped to find him.
Mm-hmm.
Daily Flicker, July the 26th, 1935. The Bexhill Horror. Young maid strangled on the beach. Killer struck at midnight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, things are not looking so great right now. What is that noise? Oh, it's him packing. I'm like, what is that noise? Hello, is the killer here with me? What am I looking at? Is it gonna be like Bexhill now? Yeah.
Bexhill-on-Sea, Sussex. Population 24,703.
Okay. Interesting. Hastings hunting. Oh.
Hastings' photo album. He is very proud of his bag.
Wow. Okay. New light switch. So vintage. Okay, anything else I can interact with? Let me check myself out, make sure I'm looking fly as usual. That's right. Oh, looking fresh to death, but not, without the death, you know what I mean?
Miss Hastings tore the envelope.
Mm-hmm. Piece of envelope. Why would I need that? Compare the new letter to the other letters. Okay.
It is not a good time.
What do you mean?
It is not a...
Let me compare them. Oh, do I do it through here or what? The address written on this envelope is wrong. The killer wrote White Horse Mansions. Is it a mistake? Oh. Hastings tore the envelope that held the killer's letter. However, he did not have to throw it on the ground. Nor known at White Horse Mansions and White Horse Court. Try White Haven Mansions? What?
Poor Mr. Poirot. Not...
Oh my gosh, how do I compare these? Where do I go? I'm confused, man. Are you confused?
It is not a good time.
Where do I go to compare these? Do I just talk to Hastings?
Hastings, what you are doing is an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
Yeah. Order is essential.
Hastings' order and method are always necessary, regardless of the circumstances.
Okay. I'll let you pack them.
That was a very Hercule Poirot thing to say.
Or the same. It really is a disgrace to leave your belongings in such a mess.
At least Hercule is, you know, true to himself. Everything's got to be in order. How else will you solve mysteries if everything is just a disaster? Badly closed toothpaste, unprotected bottles, bath towel, Badly folded pajamas. And what is this? A sock? Odd socks? Why are you judging the socks? What makes the socks, like, odd?
Voila. It only took a minute.
See? God.
Poirot, you were right. I've just consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
You see, there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Churston until tomorrow morning. After the murder.
Yeah.
But why has the murderer warned us so late? It's not what he usually does. Did he do it on purpose?
Very good question, Hastings. We should also compare the letter we have just received with the other two. Although I have very little doubt about what we will find.
Mm-hmm. Can I like look at the two now or what? Okay, I can.
Right, let us compare this new letter with the second one.
Okay. Let's see here.
Let us examine this more closely. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Okay.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. Why does the murderer warn us so late? Maybe wrong address and letter C was sent at the right date. The letter arrived late because of an error in the address. Oh.
The letter should have arrived in time. The postmark shows that it was sent 3 days ago. However, our man made a mistake in the address, which explains the delay. All the same, the post office took their time correcting the error.
Come on, Poirot. Your address is not quite as well known as that of Scotland Yard. Poirot, the telephone. It must be Jap.
Okay, let's go. I'm coming. I only walk at one pace. I don't run, ever. I'm Hercule Poirot. Can't break a sweat.
I have some news from Churchton. Bad news, I'm afraid. Sir Carmichael Clark was murdered while out on his evening walk.
Sir Carmichael Clark. The name is familiar to me.
He was a famous throat specialist, one of the best in London. A wealthy man. He retired to Combside, a beautiful house by the sea. He collected antiques.
Are you going there?
Yes, let's meet on the train.
Okay. So the person's already been yeeted out of existence. Ooh, how pretty! So gorgeous. Let's see here. Oh, hello, sir. This time it's not a woman.
The victim is called Sir Carmichael Clark, one of the best throat specialists in London. The body was still warm when we found it. If we'd been warned earlier, we definitely could have saved him.
It appears that the murderer made a mistake when he wrote his letter.
A mistake? Lucky for him.
Mm-hmm.
And what if he did it on purpose?
No. He's defined his madcap rules and he's sticking to them. It's a matter of pride for him. Shall we go up to the house, Poirot?
You go, my friend. I will come soon.
See here. So we've got our ABC book. Oh.
An ABC guide. The murderer's customary signature, covered in blood this time.
Goodness. So gruesome.
Sir Carmichael's throat was cut.
Yeah.
It's a clean incision, a professional murder.
Oof.
The gravel on the path has been sprayed with blood that covers a conical-shaped area, which starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush.
Oof. Anything else I can look at?
Apart from the wound to the throat, the body is untouched. No cuts, no bruises.
They're just a swift slashing. What's this over here? What's this down here? This is pretty though.
Jen
Aside from the
has
dead
emptied
body.
the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents on this piece of wax cloth.
Let's see here. Keys, it looks
It is
like.
pointless.
Okay. What if we need those keys? We've been needing keys a bunch of times. Ooh.
An oriental dragon. It's an old piece, much older than the pocket watch on which it was fastened.
And notice the time it was cracked. Money.
Nothing appears to be missing from
No.
this wallet.
This. Oh. An insignia
A
ring?
signet ring, very probably with the Clark family's coat of arms.
Okay. Guessing I can't keep any of this. You know, just in case I need it. What is that over there? That's suspicious.
This place is very calming.
Is that supposed to be where bunnies like nest or whatever? Looks like a booty hole. What's with all these booty holes? What's next? The bird's
The
booty
site
hole?
is exceptional. It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
Mm-hmm. Anything else I can look at? What's this over here? What's this? What's that? I'm like a toddler. I'm like, ew.
The vegetation behind the bush has been trampled.
Oh, so he was like waiting to like.
The body. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
I thought it was the same thing. I'm sorry. What was Sir Carmichael's position when he was killed? The body was found in front of the only bush in the surrounding area. The body was still warm. The zone soiled with blood covers a conical shaped area which extends away from the bush. And then it looks like he slashed him right in the front there, right? Had his back to the bush.
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut the throat from behind. A fatal blow that sprayed blood over a range of more than 1 meter.
Yeah.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
This feels so messy. Did Sir Carmichael see his murderer? The victim had his back to the bush. Trampled grass, and then that. The wound. Sir Carmichael died without seeing who struck him. Who are you?
Have
Oh.
you finished, Poirot?
I was like...
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing. The killer has prepared his crime very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
The murderer struck with terrible savagery.
Yes, blood flowed. It's the first time he's attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clark. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body removed.
Okay. Interesting. I got a lot of points with that one. I did good this time. A retired doctor specializing in throat and lung conditions. His throat was cut. That's kind of strange, isn't it? He was a throat doctor and he's got his throat slit. Question the victim's brother. Yeah, let's go ahead and go down then. Go talk to the family. Wonder what his brother's gonna say. Ooh.
To be honest, this inspector seems rather obtuse. I'm counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer. Ah, here he is now.
Styling.
Yes, Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is my brother's secretary, Miss Thora Gray.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Would you like some tea?
No, thank you, mademoiselle. I find it hard to digest.
I feel like that's how you get English people to hate you. take a look at her first.
There is something
Oh.
elegant about her.
Look at her eyes. I guess Perot likes blondes. I don't know. Look at her eyeballs. Understated makeup? I wouldn't call blue eyeshadow understated. An old brooch. Well-tailored and very classical style blouse.
She has good taste, except perhaps in her choice of jewelry.
Little extra.
Please excuse me, I have to take care of Lady Clark.
Okay. Who's Lady Clark? His wife?
It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to question him.
My brother's wife is gravely ill. You will probably want to question her, but I fear that it won't be possible today.
Accuse him of preventing Lady Clark. The understanding.
Of course, I understand. Someone set a trap for your brother. Who was familiar with his habits?
Everybody knew he took his evening walk at 8:30, and that he always followed the same path.
Ask if the villagers knew. Point out that Franklin.
And did people of the village know Sir Carmichael's habits?
I don't know. It's possible.
What were you doing last night?
After dinner, I went to my bedroom. At 11 in the evening, the telephone rang. It was the police. I went to look for my brother.
Was it a dark night?
It was a new moon. I took a lantern.
So it was you who found the body.
Yes, along with the gardener.
Have you seen any strangers around the house recently?
No. As far as I know, nobody has been near the house.
Okay. Or if it was the gardener.
Miss Clark.
Oh no.
Lady Clark must have fallen from her chair. I have to help Miss Grey get her up.
He runs away.
Hastings, while our host is gone, let's examine the drawing room.
But, Poirot, a gentleman shouldn't...
I take full responsibility. All you have to do is to leave the drawing room door ajar and let me know if anyone is coming.
That's funny. Is this like a timed thing? Look at that, my bestie right there.
A tiger.
Interesting. A tiger.
A turtle.
Turtle. And what is this?
A dragon.
A dragon. Oh, are we eating at the dragon plate? That's kind of cool. What is this, a peacock?
A crane?
A crane. Why look like that?
It is an emperor. His place at the center of the table is probably symbolic.
Okay.
Dragon, dragon, dragon. Sir Carmichael showed himself to be very consistent in his collection's theme.
And then... what's this? Private collection?
Comside's private collection. Purchases since 1920.
Okay.
The catalogue for Sir Carmichael Clark's collection.
Okay. What else is there to discover?
I'm not going to leave now.
Oh, that's how you leave. Okay. My bad. Over here. Thinking. Oh god.
The
Let's see.
cardinal points. This book could maybe help me. Each cardinal point is associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the imperial dragon, and out of respect, all the others are turned towards him.
Okay.
Each cardinal point is...
Good to know. Oh, is this the
turtle,
one?
The dragon, the crane, and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
Yeah, on the table. What am I doing? am I doing? What? What is this? Oh, I guess I like match the colors to the table. I guess. Let me exit out before I do anything. Was there colors on the table? No. Okay. I just want to look at this really quick again. So it was the turtle, dragon, crane, and tiger. But it's like the north is the crane. I'm gonna write this down just in case I need it, because my brain is... I've been doing this for like several hours straight. I'm a little tired. So we got the crane, the tiger, the turtle, just in case. You never know. And the dragon. Just in case. You never know. You never ever know. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's see here. So I've already looked at this. Oh, right here, duh. So red, white, black, blue. Interesting. Okay.
Turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
So this needs to be red. And then this needs to be white, which it is. And then this needs to be black, which it already is, so... Black what? Like that? Wait. So this is supposed to be blue? Wait, white. This is supposed to be white. Then this is supposed to be red. And blue, right? Wait. Oh, God. Oh, it's supposed to be like this. Which one is it? Oh, God. Oh, I didn't do it right. Never mind. This is supposed to be black. Right? Yeah, so this is supposed to be black. God. Wait, so then... The fuck? Okay. So the crane is supposed to be up here. Okay, wait. Is that correct? I believe the crane is supposed to be here-ish, right? And then red. God. Red and red. What did you? What? Red? Why are you so broken? Broken. Red and white. Okay, so we got red and white, guys. We got it. Red and white. And then we've got white and black. Wait. Be black here. Oh, I was just dumb. Okay. So red, red, white, white, black, black, blue, blue. Correct? Right. Red, white, black, blue. Okay. The only thing to change is this. Is the crane supposed to be here? And then we are going to... Oops. Put the crane up here.
The position of each motif is correct, but they are not turned the same way as on the table.
And then the turtle was turned like this. And the... Can't have been right. So like that. And then you were turned like this. What am I doing wrong? Oh, is it supposed to be like this? Oh my god, I'm so dumb.
I think I heard a bell.
I'm so dumb.
Could it be this cupboard?
Oh god, it was easier than I thought.
This is interesting.
Samurai mustache?
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Sir Carmichael Clark, MD, Comsite Churton, Devon. Brighton, 1935, January the 5th. As a man of science, I owe it to you to be completely frank. Lady Clark, your wife is suffering from a generalized terminal cancer. I confess I didn't suspect anything like that during the first exams. But with the test results I have received today, there is unfortunately no place for doubt. I estimate that Lady Clark's life expectancy is no more than 1 year. Hospitalization would not help in her case, so I advise you to keep her at home and provide her with as much morphine as required to ease her last moments. Yours sincerely, Ernest Logan.
We got some
These daggers
sick
are
knives.
only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that the crime weapon is here.
No, probably not. I would think not. I feel like that'd be sloppy.
Here's Miss Grey.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Lady Clark's condition requires regular care. I believe you want to ask me a few questions.
Yeah.
Indeed, mademoiselle. This porcelain is remarkable. Is it old?
It's about 3 centuries old, I believe. Wait, let me find the reference.
Let's see here. Oh, so she's doing that. I can't look at anything, can I?
It is not the right time.
Yeah, I can't. Okay. Let me study her.
She
Oh, she's
appears to be
crying.
very flustered.
Why were you crying? Her makeup, partially removed lipstick. Was she banging him? Like, what the heck? After, if she was
She's
banging,
unable
that's
to
weird.
hide her emotion, and her makeup has been disturbed. I think that this young woman has just been kissed.
By who? Mm-hmm.
Here? Teapot with Black Dragon, Gangshi period, end of the 17th century. It is a rare piece with unusual colors.
Okay.
You have a good knowledge of art history.
Acquired while working with Sir Carmichael. I used to help him manage his collection and choose his new acquisitions.
And she's like into his brother, I guess. Ask if she was embarrassed to be at the service of an elderly man. Ask what her relationship is with her employer.
Did you have a good relationship with your employer?
He treated me well, and I am sorry for his death.
Have you seen any strangers hanging around in the past few days?
No. Nobody has been near Comside.
Ask for her version of the facts. Ask where she was at the time of the crime.
What were you doing yesterday evening at the time of the murder?
I was sleeping.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
working by the telephone at 11. I heard Franklin Clark speaking with the gardener. They left with some lanterns and they found the body.
Okay. Ask for the reason for her aversion to Franklin. Ask if she's in a relationship. Ask what she thinks.
What are your feelings about Franklin Clark?
What an odd question. Of course I think he's a good man. He's energetic, nice, very sociable.
Miss Grey, if I may be so bold, please do not take offense. My friend has rather unusual methods, but all he wants is to find the murderer.
Yes, I understand. I must rest. Please excuse
Yeah,
me.
she's banging Franklin. I'll tell you what. Open him them legs.
Earlier, you asked me to watch the living room door for you. I don't wish to be indiscreet, but sometimes a gentleman stumbles upon a secret without intending to.
That is sometimes the case.
And I saw Franklin Clark kissing Miss Grey at the foot of the stairs.
Do you think this is a common occurrence?
No, I saw emotion, intensity. I think it was their first kiss.
This is an
Well
odd
done,
time
Lenny.
for that.
Well spotted.
However, I don't think I completely understand this business. Why did Sir Carmichael not defend himself? He appeared to have been active and strong.
The murderer did not give him a chance. Let us try and reconstruct the scene.
Oh god, this is going so fast. Reconstruction, okay.
Sir Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush. The old man walks quietly along the gravel path.
Admire, attack, wait.
Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
Ooh, attack from left or attack from right? From the left.
The killer leaves his hiding place on the left-hand side.
Oh,
He
I didn't
walks
mean
over
that.
the gravel on the path. The noise alerts Sir Clark, who turns around.
No, Sir Clark was attacked by surprise.
Oops.
He could not see his assailant. Let us think again, mon cher.
Oopsie. Let's try again, everybody.
Sir Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
Okay. Gonna wait.
The old man walks quietly along the gravel path. Then he turns towards the sea to gaze at it.
Attack from the right. Sometimes I don't know what these are saying.
The killer leaves his hiding place on the right-hand side. He approaches silently over the grass.
Cutthroat.
Then he throws himself on his prey and cuts the poor man's throat. He then lays down the ABC before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Okay. But we haven't learned anything really about this killer. Oh. Hello.
Oh, just a minute. I'm getting dressed.
Hello, you creepy little freakadeek. Oh.
Mr. Kirst, have you recently returned from Churston?
Yes, indeed I have.
Have you seen the papers? And to think that you might have rubbed shoulders with the killer. Imagine that.
Well.
Mr. Kirst, are you all right? You don't seem well.
My apologies. My throat is burning and my head feels heavy. It's ever since the war, you know. Since my injury, my head has never been the same.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, what did he say? Sorry about my dog if you heard her sneezing. So big.
Poirot, it's a pleasure to be with you again after all these years. I looked for a gift to thank you, and I found this propelling pencil.
An authentic collector's item. You spoil me, mon ami.
And you more so by sharing investigations.
Do not underestimate the help you are to me, Hastings. Intellect is not everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that. Later, I will ask you to help me tidy up the room and bring some chairs. Our guest will be here soon.
Ah, is Thora Grey coming?
Naturally. She is a fascinating young woman, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, come on, Poirot. I'm a married man. Miss Grey has already been courted by Franklin Clark. Poirot, our guests will be here soon. We must prepare ourselves.
We must. Oh, hello, everyone.
Should take advantage of the silence to examine them.
You just obtain a modifiable object. To use it, select the object in inventory to click on the icon. Okay. Oh. Pencil mustache. I'm earning all this stuff that I don't know what to do with. Let me do anything. am I supposed to do here? Serve everybody? It's not letting me. There it is. Okay, it was like broken for a second.
The song says, sometimes I love a blonde who comes from Eden by way of Sweden. But I am not sure that this blonde is an angel.
Okay.
Sometimes I love a brunette. Sometimes I love a blonde. That's what the song says.
Okay. Odd things to talk about. Why are you looking at him?
She appears to have taken more care with her appearance than the last time.
Looking at Donald. Oh, she's trying to look good for him. She's like, hey, baby. Got her freaking makeup on, everything.
Mr. Poirot, I don't like being stared at.
Oh,
if you
shit.
have something to say, would you please say it to me?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize this was a timer thing. My ring camera went off and I got distracted.
She's looking at Mr. Fraser out of the corner of her eye. Did she make herself beautiful for him?
She really did, though. Like, girl, you're looking in the wrong places, I'll tell you what.
Donald is always on edge.
Like, girl, come on. He doesn't want you. Let's be real here. Saving cut, dark circles. He is not looking good. He is not looking his best. Tense hands. And she's just staring. Like, girl,
Donald
stop
Fraser
it.
is very nervous at the moment, even if he's trying hard to control himself.
Okay, so now what? Observe everybody. This is broken sometimes, and I'm like, what do I do? Look at my friendo? Oh, okay. I didn't realize this was a guy. Like, this was somebody I had to look at. It's being broken as hell right now.
I ought to concentrate.
There we go.
Franklin Clark always seems at ease, regardless of where he is. Something that's unique to people who travel.
I bet.
I wish to thank you all for coming. I wanted to bring everyone close to the victims here in order to unmask the murderer.
Get to the point, Mr. Poirot. What do you want from us?
Tell Megan not to be in such a hurry.
Megan, dear girl, please be patient.
Mr. Poirot, how dare you address me by my first name?
Please excuse me, mademoiselle. What I ask is that you search your memories. The murderer must have left some trace.
Yes, he must have prepared his crimes very carefully.
Tout à fait. He did not get to Bexhill at midnight in order to strangle a young girl whose name by chance starts with B.
Must we go into that?
Agree that the subject creates a feeling of discomfort. Tell Donald to get a grip on himself.
No, of course. Not if it makes you uncomfortable.
Come on, Mr. Poirot. I imagine we all feel terribly uncomfortable about these murders.
It's true. We've to catch the killer, not be spared the gory details.
Mr. Fraser, please get a grip on yourself.
Well, I want to help you, but I don't remember anything else. Nothing I haven't already said.
And you, Mademoiselle Barnard? Did your sister say if she was seeing another man?
She never would have told me.
Ask Megan why Betty didn't say anything. Urge Megan.
Allons, surely sisters have no secrets.
She never spoke about any of that to me. Do you believe me or do I have to repeat myself? Betty knew I didn't approve of her behavior. Her flirting was spoiling any chance she might have had.
Tell me, mademoiselle, what did you talk about with your sister?
Silly things. Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother bought her a brand new pair. The day it happened, she was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
Your sister used to sing, I believe. Did she ever perform in public?
She dreamt about it, but she had a very bad cough. It troubled her greatly. She had to cancel auditions and miss lots of opportunities. A pity.
Yes, she sang well, but that doesn't tell us much about the murderer.
Qui sait? In any case, we now have enough information to draw up a relatively precise psychological profile. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Is the killer clever? When the street was packed with people, that's rather bold. Killer is methodical and prepares his crimes meticulously. He never forgets to leave his intriguing signature behind. Without the ABC, we might have suspected Mr. Asher and Mr. Fraser, but by signing his crimes, the murderer is making sure that he is accused in a way that's very generous of him. The man seduced Betty before taking her to the beach, where he strangled her. A passenger timetable. Indeed, let us look at the murder if you please. You will see that the murderer carried it out to perfection. I would say he is. Or not. Here we go. So yeah, he is clever. Is the killer sure of himself? Yeah, because he killed right in the streets. That's pretty bold. So he's self-confident. Clever, self-confident. Is the killer a seducer? Well, yeah. Took her to the beach and everything. So he is able to seduce a lady. Does the killer like trains? That's a passenger timetable. Maybe the murderer likes trains. Okay. Likes trains is a thing that we apparently care about. Is the killer impulsive? I would say that he's not impulsive. Is the killer generous? I would say so, because he makes sure that nobody else is framed. And he's the only one to be blamed. Otherwise, he'd get away with it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we can now surmise without too much risk of error that our adversary is calculative, sure of himself, a seducer, of outstanding intelligence, that he has plenty of self-control, and that he likes railways. It's a good start. Other meetings may be necessary. I hope that you will be able to come back again.
Well, it's just that...
Ask Mary what's bothering her. Point out that if she is short of money for the... What's bothering her?
Is something bothering you, Mary?
Well, Mr. Poirot, you see, I don't know if I can come to London just like that.
It's normal that people helping with this inquiry should be reimbursed. Starting with you, Miss Drower. Please allow me to pay for your train tickets.
Oh, sir, I cannot accept.
But you must. Mademoiselle, I may not be rich, but my brother left a fortune which will be mine.
Mr. Clark, that's very generous of you.
Well, someone has to foot the bill. Mr. Poirot, would it be possible for you to come back to Devon? Lady Clark has expressed a wish to see you. We'll adjust her medicine so she'll not be too drowsy.
But of course, I shall come the day after tomorrow if it is convenient. Thank you all for coming. We will meet again soon.
Okay.
The meeting was most fruitful.
Was it? They seemed
Really?
pretty annoying.
Hastings, I believe now we have everything we need to find a common point between the victims. Now it is time for us to use our grey matter.
Gray matter or gray cells?
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Brain cells? Gray cells? What did the victims have in common? Was a famous retired doctor. Oh, medicine! All the victims suffered from throat afflictions.
The first two victims suffered from bad throat, and that was precisely the specialty of the third victim, Dr. Clark.
Ooh.
We have a lead.
It would pay to take a closer look at the medical records of Dr. Clark's patients.
We'll do so during our next visit to Churston.
I will do it myself, mon ami. You must remain in London just in case ABC sends us another letter.
Very well, as you wish.
gosh. I would have never put that together. Oh my god.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Poirot. Lady Clark is waiting for you in her bedroom on the first floor. Please excuse me, I cannot stay for the interview. I've to take Miss Grey to the station to see our lawyer in Torquay.
Ask if Thora is going on holiday. Ask if Thora is leaving her job.
Are you going on holiday, mademoiselle?
Not exactly, Mr. Poirot.
Miss Grey very kindly stayed with me to settle my brother's affairs, but naturally she prefers to find a position in London.
Ah, très bien.
I'll be absent all morning, Mr. Poirot, but the nurse is coming soon. She's to ensure that the dose of medicine doesn't make our patient drowsy.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Have a nice trip, mademoiselle.
Okay, bye. Now I can snoop! Alright, everybody, that is where we're gonna end this episode of the ABC Murders. It's been really fun. I'm a little brain dead because I've been doing this for like hours now. But if you guys have not already, please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!